How's it going, everybody? The Seer here, and we have our round 1 match of Cosmic Crucible week 2. And today we are going against Hank, and Hank is a big boy from Legion, almost 200 million TCP. Looks like they were on a few minutes ago, so they might have done their attacks already, or they were going to be doing it around the same time. As far as the defense goes, he does have some interesting things in there. Stage 1, we have the absolute A4s with Super Skrull. As far as ISOs go, the Skirmisher on Wasp, I think Raider would have been better for that one. Skirmisher on Kahori, she's going to be going first, probably to try to get vulnerables out there for the team to hit into, would be my thinking. But personally, I like either Striker or Raider on her, especially for stage 1. For stage 2, we have the full Astral team, so Moondragon is on defense in here. This one here, usually Moondragon's been being used on offense to help counter the Odinati team. Stage 3, we have an Orchis Dorm team. Stage 4, we do have Odinati with Sasquatch. Now, this one here is very tricky because in stage 4, when tech and skill, basically basics give them speed ups, that's going to end up giving speed up to Hank Pym for quite a while. Also, with speed up, they're going to get barrier at the end of the turn. The Captain Britain will get speed up, so he's going to get barrier at the end of his turn, so that's going to be difficult, especially with 3 diamond on him. Stage 5, we do have a Spider Society with Black Cat. And stage 6, we have Annihilators Mephisto, and the Mephisto is 3 diamonds. So this is a big boy over here. So let's go ahead, start the matchup, and see what we can do today. All right, we're going to end up doing a double sack into stage 6. Basically, we have a bunch of reworked characters in here. We have Minerva, so that way we can try to get her ult off. Drax is adjacent to Wasp because she does have a high dodge chance. I'm hoping we can try to get some turn meter on Minerva. Hopefully we can get the ult off. If not, this team will be able to pull quite a bit of abilities, and hopefully we can get some damage done to this team. For sack number 2, we're just going to end up using a bunch of X-Men characters. Polaris and Cabal got the stat increase. Basically, I want Phoenix to die, and then I can use the special. Hopefully, I can get 20% damage on them. Try to make it to where the follow-up attack is going to be a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and do this sack. All right, for the final hit, we're going to use a 3-piece Mercs for money. We're going to use Deadpool, Old Man Logan, Pandapool. We have Apocalypse in here, and I am adding in Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler being able to fill the speed bar up, give speed up. I do want to try to take out the Mephisto as soon as possible, mainly due to him stopping revives. So we need to get him out of the way, so that way we do have chances to come back with the Merc Money team. Let's go ahead and do the attack on here. I didn't know about that one, Phantom. All right, let's special with the Nightcrawler. Special. There we got the stun on the Gladiator. That's great. Let's get a stun on the Gore. All right, we're gonna ult. This is gonna end up triggering the Thanos, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm having flashbacks of the Thanos right there after that Temporal Cataclysm, to where he was one shot at my team on No 10. That was not fun. All right, so yeah, this was a really easy counter on this one. All right, for stage 2, this is a suck-in team is what I call it, mainly for YouTube purposes. If you're on Twitch or Discord or anything, you know the other name that it's known as. Basically, we have Void Knight bringing everybody in or sucking them in. Then we have a lot of turn meter rewind. I did add Kestrel in here so I can special get defense down. I don't need her for another team. So I think that this could end up working. Basically, the goal is to do as many turn rewinds in the bunch as you can. When you get to Kang's ultimate, that usually clears the way. Let's go ahead and do this fight. right, so let's go ahead and start, and we're going to put slows out on Strange, Ancient One, and Moondragon, unless they decide to resist it like that. All right, let's bring everybody in. And now we're going to start rewinding them. And we got defense down, so Kestrel Ping's coming into play. All right, another turn me to rewind right there. And let's go ahead and special. All right, ult with the Kang. And let's go ahead and take out Dr. Strange here. All right, so I did end up losing Lady Deathstrike. The big boy Astral team can do that, I guess. For stage 3, this is going to be the Nightstalkers, and I did end up adding in Northstar in here. Basically, with the Orchis and Dorm on there, having Northstar being able to ult to take those revive onces off, I think that's going to be pretty helpful to try it out with the efficiency. Blade gets the permakills anyways, so we're going to see if the Northstar does come into play on this one. Alright, so we do have Blade first. Let's go ahead and ult into the Sentinel bot. Do a nice turn meter rewind. Alright, now we have Oath. Let's go into the Nimrod over here and ult. Alright, we got Agatha. I'm going to target the Dorm and ult so we can get the assist from Blade into him. Hey, Northstar gets a turn. He's going to pull a Tuxedo Mask and ult right here. And Scientist Supreme ended up resisting the clearing the revive once. Awesome. Alright, ult with the Man-Thing. Alright, let's target the Nimrod and special. And I'm going to take out that Nimrod before he takes a turn. Alright, so they're starting to take a few turns. Need to take care of the Scientist Supreme before she tries to bring anybody back. Alright, let's ult with the Agatha. And no taunt on any other bots. We're going to ult into the Sentinel right here. And let's go ahead and ult into that Mega Sentinel. Special into the Mega Sentinel, get the assist called in. Alright, now we just gotta take out the Scientist's Brain. So this one here did pull a little bit more efficiency than usual. Northstar did absolutely nothing. Didn't clear the revive once off the Scientist Supreme right there. Alright, let's ult with Agatha. This should clear it if Blade gets the kill here. Nope. Alright, a few more turns being pulled off. Alright, there we go. Blade with a permakill. Alright, for stage 5, we're going to end up taking our Superior 6 into the Spider Society Black Cat team. Basically, on dodge, they get defense up, I believe. Yeah, on dodge, gain offense up. On a hit, they gain defense up. So we have all city characters in here as well. The Superior 6 should walk over this one. I'm not sure if Black Cat's going to kind of do anything in here. We're going to find out. We're going to use our Superior 6 Vulture so that we can get some flips, some slows out there, turn meter rewinds. Let's go ahead and do this attack. All right, so let's go ahead and start this off. We're going to target the Black Cat and try to flip those Death Proofs. We were able to get 2 off there, so that's fine. All right, let's go ahead, target the Pavitra. We're going to ult because he is a striker. I just like trying to take out the Pavitra first if I can. All right, got the Lizard. We're not really stripping anything. Maybe this Death Proof over here. Let's put a vulnerable on her as well. All right, so controller, she's going to get the... Let's go ahead and get the ability block on the Pav. And we end up getting a ability block on the Ghost Spider as well because of controller. Let's summon out our Shocker. All right, let's go ahead and special. And now let's do a turn meter rewind to the Pav Black Cat. Then it's going to go off to the sides as well. And nice turn meter rewind. And some death status effects, which are always good. Let's take out the Penny. Now we have a very easy kill into the Peter B. Parker. All right, for stage 1, this is going to be the Absolute A-Force and Super Skrull. We're coming in with the Cabal, Black Knight, and Ultimus. Black Knight's here to basically try to shut down the Super Skrull and the Kahori. Kahori takes those turns right off the bat, so I'm going to get counterattacks into them. I don't have any controller over here, so I don't have to worry about the opening hit that she does. Now, Ms. Marvel Classic, she does get the taunt at the end of every turn, so that's going to start speeding up Ultimus pretty quickly. We're going to end up doing an ult, try to speed up the Cabal team. So let's go ahead and take this team out. All right, so there's the taunt. So now the Ultimus is going to start taking his turns. We got the Black Knight working into the Kahori ready. Let's go ahead and ult into Ms. Marvel Classic. And she got another taunt. As you see, Ultimus's turn bar just keeps filling up because of this. Let's go ahead and special into her. Another taunt coming up on her unless she survives. All right, let's go ahead and special into Kahori right here. And she's going to get killed off. Let's go ahead and ult into the Super Skrull for a turn meter rewind. And let's take out the Medusa. She did nothing. And Black Knight got a hit. Cool. All right, there we go. All right, so we did end up getting a really good victory off of the attacks and defenses that we end up using. We got a 41,018. We basically ignored the Odonati team during this. Hank got a 25,109, so he was struggling with some of the defenses that I threw on here. As far as the attacks goes, stage 1, I end up doing Cabal, Black Knight, Ultimus. Ultimus basically loves the Ms. Marvel Classic because of all of the taunts she keeps throwing on at the end of every single turn. This got us at 8368. Stage 2, we did the Suck team. Basically, it's Boy Knight, Kang, Lady Deathstrike, Red Hulk, and then I use Kestrel in here because the defense down to get some pings on there. Northstar works in here as well. More for the AoE portion of it, especially if there's a dorm. Otherwise, other options could end up being maybe like a Firestar, Cloak, something of that sort. 8360 for this one. Stage 3, we did Nightstalkers with Northstar. I tried to get cute to see if I could end up ulting to clear Revive once. He did nothing. He was a Tuxedo Mask for me. We got an 8354 into the Orchis Storm team. Stage 4, as you see, I basically just ignored it. I tried doing the Infinity Watch sack to try to maybe kill Sasquatch, then it could do follow-up attacks. It didn't happen. Stage 5, we did the Superior 6 Vulture, 8367 into the Spider Society Black Cat. Stage 6, we did the 2 burn attacks. The first one, Drax and Minerva decided to walk off the battlefield, and then I pulled some abilities. Same deal with the X-Men team. I was able to use the special from Phoenix on here to get some early damage. After that, we did the Mercs for Money, Nightcrawler, Apocalypse. This got us a 75-69. That's actually a pretty good efficiency hit on that. Now for my defense. So I ended up stealing this from Nemesis and tweaked it a little bit. So we have Mephisto, Thanos Endgame, Pavitra, Kahori. Nemesis used a Gladiator here. I want to use Gladiator elsewhere, so I'd have a 3-piece Annihilators. So I threw Shadow King in here because I'm not using my Astral team. So they did 2 burn attacks on here. Then they tried a Mercs for Money Northstar with Black Knight. And basically, right before I got a turn, I had everybody killed off except for Black Knight and Panda. And then from there, it was pretty much game over. The Shadow King did end up getting his ult off, and the pings from all the ults being used, it's actually really beneficial on there. For stage 2, so I have the 3-piece Annihilators, Super Skrull, and Dorm. They initially tried APOC, Tangled Web Eternals, backed out. Then they tried 2 versions of a Cabal team. Because I have a 3-piece Annihilators, Cabal doesn't work on here. So they got 0 points on that one. Stage 3, Superior 6 into my X-Men team, 83-68. So this didn't really do much. The Superior 6 did walk over this one. Stage 4 is my Odonati team. They did 2 burns and tried using Nightstalkers on here. Did nothing. Stage 5, they used APOC Eternals Tangled Web into my Spider Society Zombie Juggernaut, 83-60. And for stage 6, this is just something I want to test out. It's the Mighty Avengers with 2-piece Illuminati. This got the same efficiency that basically Orchis team got on here. So you can kind of go either way with this, 83-71. But I'm really happy with the way my defense played out. I was not expecting a 25,000 point victory on this one. That's pretty crazy. So I want to see how this does for the rest of the week before I end up updating my defense options infographic. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And Hank, I do hope to get a rematch with you. Sorry for the rough defense. Until next time, have one for the rest of the day.